I'm here with Mike at Ten-Tec. What do we have here?
Well, I'm so glad you stopped by our booth. Welcome. This is something really revolutionary and big news. It's not on the web anywhere. Nobody knows about it. We do our new product introductions at 10 a.m. at the Hamvention every year. And if you don't come to the Hamvention, you're getting it secondhand. So we do that because we support, first of all, Dayton Hamvention Club, which I'm a member of, and Dara does a great job of putting on the show. So a little plug for Dara. Meanwhile, let's get right to the matter.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ten-Tec Phoenix, model 594. The Ten-Tec Phoenix is a very high performance SDR transceiver. It has a number of build ways that can build and features, but it is our new thing built upon our new signal processing unit. It runs a quad core ARM processor with embedded digital signal processor. It's running at 1.3 gigahertz, and we have I think it's 1 gig of RAM just on the signal processing unit of it, built-in DSP cores. This is our own Ten-Tec proprietary unit that we've designed in-house, so it's very quiet, it's a very noisy unit. And if you look at the screen here at the time, you'll notice there's minimal artifact down here at below 110 dB. So it's it's a very clean system receiver. It's partitioned with a lot of shielding electrically, software-wise and physically. And what you're hearing at the moment is this is a complete remote control client-server architecture. This exact same transceiver right now is plugged in to a station in Germany with an RJ45 Ethernet connector to a cable modem, a DC power supply, and an antenna on it. And we're connected here to the Hamvention through whatever internet service provider is coming down here to a crappy old laptop. It doesn't matter if somebody steals, and going to a television monitor through just a regular cable. And that's it. Running a crappy old Microsoft Edge. Just to show you that it runs on.
Yeah, works on anything.
It's agnostic. And so what we did, we just typed in our IP address, typed in our password, and here you are. You're listening to stations live on the air from Germany right now.
Sweet.
In real time.
Yeah.
And the neat thing about this, there's nothing else to buy. Everything is built in here.
Cool.
This radio does all of the modes except SSTV and WeFax. It does your digital modes. It has your FT8 and all that stuff built in. And it has encode and decode, uplink and downlink, so like RIDI encoder and decode, CW and decode across the screen. It has your logging software built in. It's a very major, powerful computer. And into the front panel, if you like, you can plug in a USB keyboard and a USB mouse, or a USB memory stick. We also have on the back USB 3, and we also have adaptive pre-distortion built in that works. The transceiver itself has pre-distortion built into it, and we have the option to bring in from your amplifier the adaptive pre-distortion. This particular unit has two A to D converters in it, and we have the ability to route one of two antennas to either A to D converter. You get two receivers with every transceiver. This one, if you look on the screen, you'll see it's operating on both in-band on 20 meters. You see both in-band on 20 meters. So that's one A to D converter on 20 meters. If you buy the version with the second A to D converter, you can do cross-banding, and you can have 7 megahertz or 160 up, whatever you want, and you can cross-band from one to the other. You can put the transmitter on either one of them. You can,
that's awesome.
I mean, it's just it's just flexible all the way around.
Yeah.
It's a station in a box, really, with nothing else left to buy.
That's awesome.
And it also does remote radio to radio remote.
Okay.
So if you have a home in Pennsylvania, wherever, and a condo in Florida, you buy two of them, leave this set up at the home station, take this down, plug it into your router, turn it on, and you can control everything you hear on the home station will play out of the speaker here and be seen on the screen, and all the buttons and everything will act just exactly like it does when you're at home, so you don't have to retrain yourself.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want to use a browser or a computer, and you just like using your radio, we've got that for you.
Nice.
It's very flexible.
That's awesome.
Station in a shack. So we're kind of proud about it. It's been a long haul for Ten-Tec, and I'm going to go ahead and plug it now, because if you're interested in what the price is, people always say, "Oh, well, yeah, okay, so you got a radio. So when's it going to be out? What's it going to cost? What's this?" So here's the deal. I'm going to announce to you right here what's called the Ten-Tec Phoenix Club. And to join the Phoenix Club, I need you to send me a $500 deposit, which I'm going to cash right now. And that $500 deposit gets you a radio starting September, October, November, December, when we'll be shipping. We are building the radios now. We're building them here in Dayton. Our factory's up and operational. What the Phoenix Club gets you, for the first 100 people, and only the 100 people, it gets you the guaranteed pricing on the Phoenix. It also will get you a certificate of appreciation signed by me and appreciation for Ten-Tec. And of course, the Phoenix means the resurrection of the company. So you'll get a signed certificate of appreciation from Ten-Tec measurement in the Phoenix Club. We're going to put a plaque of everybody's name and call up on the front wall inside the lobby of the people who did the Phoenix Club. And we're going to do something really nice. We're going to give you free shipping included on it. So I'm going to eat the shipping on it if you're one of the first 100 on the Phoenix Club. That's the lower 48, by the way.
Right.
And possibly, just maybe, next year on Saturday night, you could be invited to our soiree of Ten-Tec Under the Stars in the back parking lot of the Ten-Tec factory here in Dayton, Ohio, where Chef Al will be serving up his world-famous Memphis barbecue. So
I think it's worth just for that.
So, if I can't entice ham radio with pork, I don't know
what's going to work.
I don't know what I'm going to do to move you to get one of these. But that's it. But it's something I'd like to point out is we are, to my knowledge, the last standing actual manufacturer of ham radios in America, with the demise of MFJs. We do all of our manufacturing in here. Our factory, I just put down a $100,000 ESD floor, so we have no static generated when you walk through it. I mean, it's really, for ham radio quality, it's a very high quality product, and made right here in America.
Cool.
In Dayton.
Nice.
And like I say, with the demise of MFJ, to my knowledge, everybody else is using contract manufacturing.
Right.
But, we're in this to last. It's probably our surface mount equipment's probably a $5 or $10 million investment. We're in a multi-million-dollar building, 12,000 square feet, of industrial building. Nice heated, cooled, conditioned space, and dust and climate controlled. Where we're trying to build what we feel is the best in the world. That's our goal. I won't say we are, but we'd like to be, and we're working towards it.
Sure.
Because with my philosophy, if we can't be the best at it, why should we do it?
There you go.
The best for me is trying to bring you the highest technology at the lowest possible price in the most compact form factor. So you said you wanted compact and easy to go. We're less than 7 pounds. Look at this, one-handed.
Yeah.
You wanted remote stations so that when you could retire or go into a rest home or whatever, that you could operate it from a tablet. We've given you the complete control of everything there. You don't have to be computer savvy to do it. I'm not computer savvy, and I got it running in 3 minutes this morning.
There you go.
So that's what's our big announcement of the Phoenix at Ten-Tec. We are still building some other Ten-Tec products, but we are focusing also on our Alpha product. Okay, so now we've moved around to the front of our booth. I want to address a little bit about the Alpha 4040 Auto Tuner. This is one of the most ongoing sagas in ham radio. Probably everybody knows it, and all the rumors and everything. Vice versa, the claims made by the previous owners, will it ever be out? Can it be done? I pledged that it would be done. So before we go into that tuner, allow me just to quickly show you the tune antenna, the Ten-Tec tune antenna. That's it up there. I'm gonna bring this What the tune antenna is an automated inverted V. An automated inverted V, where you can take this thing out and just bring it right into resonance wherever you want. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get down here close, and our antenna tuner has a built-in vector network analyzer on it. And I'm going to go up to 15 meters. Give me a second to get up here and operate this guy. 15 meters, okay, is good. 20 watts is fine. Bypass. If I key this up, we can see. Well, wow, I got pretty close. I got it to an SWR 1-to-1. Let me take it out of resonance some. There. Okay, so now we're out of resonance. So by just moving the and control box in and out, I can bring this guy right into resonance. I can't say 1.9. I think I went the wrong way. Yeah. But you can see the reflected power going down. There you go. You see there's resonance right there. So you see our vector network analyzer is giving you the impedance here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this out of resonance. So I'm going to let it out a little bit. Okay, so we're out of resonance. So we've got a 3-to-1 SWR now. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to stop. I'm going to take it out of bypass. I'm going to put it in automatic.
I live in Ohio.
And when I key this, it's going to start. It's going to start the tuning sequence. And what you're going to see on the snuff chart here is you're going to see circles of constant impedance as it goes through and checks for a match. And of course, you can also see on the overside, but it'd be nice to watch it here. So get ready, and here we go. That takes a little while because it's coming down.
There was an old military deal. Kind of did something like that.
There it goes.
Bang.
Bang. Yeah.
Look at that. So, take a look at the length of the antenna. You have the antenna that is probably out for about 15 or maybe 17 meters or so in length. And you just saw a 15 or 17 meter resonance be loaded up on 160 automatically with our new tuner.
That's awesome.
So people say, does it work? Is it ever going to be out?
Well, there it is.
We're professional engineers. We've worked hard, and we deliver what we promise. Sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it costs more, but we always make it work.
There you go.
Operate the motor and let her go.
Introduce you to Steve Gears, a wonderful RF engineer, first class. And Steve is on board with us here in Dayton, Ohio. And he's taking responsibility for a lot of the improvements and things that we're doing at Alpha. And we are, by the way, producing the 8410 and the 9500 and the other things. And Steve has been going through all of the engineering and things and helping us get our repair lines set up and everything. And he can tell you a minute or two about that, or just say hi, Steve. Give him your call.
I'm Steve, K-B-U-W, and as Mike said, I'm basically spearheading setting up the repair lines and the production of the 9500s.
I think it is one of the programs that's on.
So you have 3 serious electrical engineers working on this stuff. So that's what's new at Alpha. If you guys we'd even invite you to come do a video tour of our facility if you have time, which is about 30 minutes away.
Awesome. Thank you. All right.
So thanks for the interview.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.